Hi, we're here today to do a walkthrough of a 2020 Jayco Eagle 347 BHOK. What we found while in our camper search, we were looking for a party sofa, an option that we had in our previous camper. And it is available in this model, but for some reason we could not find a video with it. So we're going to try and do our own little walkthrough here. Two awnings on this camper, a 17-foot and a 10.5-foot. There's an outside kitchen, lots of cool things on the outside, but we're just going to talk about the inside today. Love the steps, has its own handrail, definitely a lot stronger steps. And I'm going to take you inside. So this is the party sofa I was talking about. So as you can see, we have no dinette in this camper. And this is exactly what we were looking for. Let's try and give you a better view. So the two on the end are actually reclining chairs. You've got your cup holders in the middle. That little middle part lifts up for storage. And there's also two tables that you can set up. You can see the holes on the floor. We've got one smaller table where the theater seating is, and a pretty large table where the couch part is. And we'll set those up so you guys can see. But we'll do a little more. I'll do a sweep of the kitchen here. On the end, we've got this awesome corner closet, which was pretty much wasted space anyways. Good place for a broom. There's some hooks in there. You can hang some coats. Great place for a cordless Dyson. Another storage compartment on top. Fireplace. Sorry, I'm not so good at filming here. Changes 3 different colors. You can have heat or no heat, whatever you prefer. I'll let my husband talk about the TV and everything that's available in that little section.
It's 55-inch LED TV, Furrion. There's a soundbar, Bluetooth soundbar underneath, 4 speakers on the ceiling, and the DVD system is above the stereo system is above the TV in the cabinet.
Lots of storage in these cabinets as well. I like that you can Bluetooth your phone, so you can play your own music. Got some stuff packed in here already, but yeah, these are huge cabinets, so you can, lots of storage. Coming around into the kitchen, we have yet to figure out this bulletin board. It's got a cork board on top. The bottom is just like a black glass. Possibly dry erase is what we're thinking, as we got a chalk marker with the unit, so thinking that's what it is. There's the pantry. I like that it's motion detected. Lots and lots of storage in there. And when you close the door, the light goes out, which is awesome.
After time.
4 drawers in the kitchen for your cutlery and all your utensils. There again, I'll let my husband talk about the stove and the microwave.
Pretty much a standard 3-burner stove. Stovetop. All spring-loaded for your backsplash. Sit up when you're actually cooking. Does have a larger oven, and you can adjust the rack. And then a very convenient pots and pan drawer. It actually made use of the space underneath.
That's my favorite, because in our previous camper we actually had to keep our pots and pans in the oven, so that's awesome that they put that large drawer there. And fridge as well. I will let my husband talk about that as well.
It's a 13.5 cubic foot gas electric fridge. We aren't seasonal campers, so we did not go with the residential fridge. I think you can get an 18 cubic foot residential fridge. It might even be larger. I'm not sure. Our old camper had an 8 cubic foot, so this is going to be an awesome upgrade.
Show them the little pieces on the shelves, the little pieces that flip up. We thought this was great.
There is retainers,
so your stuff doesn't fly off in transit, which is really awesome.
And all the shelves are obviously movable. Same with the doors.
And we've got a nice little hutch over there, an island in the middle. Comes with a cutting board and a drying rack. That piece that my husband's flipping up at the moment is actually a charging port. So it's got USBs in it. Does it have a plug-in as well?
Yes, 120 volt outlet as well.
There you go. Also, there's another, I don't know, pump or whatever you want to call it here. That there's storage in the island for a jug of water. We used to take a full-size water cooler with us camping and keep it outside our camper. And so now we don't need to anymore. There's storage in the island for the water jug, and it pumps the water up and comes out through there. So we have lots of,
separate water pump and switch right there.
Separate water pump and switch. Yeah, lots of storage in this camper too. So you've got 3 cabinets under there. One does have the garbage in it, and one does have the water jug as well. So another thing under the fridge is there's also a pull-out drawer down there, which I love that they made such good use of that space. I threw all my tablecloths and that kind of stuff in there. So pretty excited for that little drawer. And then we have this awesome hutch. This is one of my favorite parts of the camper. We fit in those 4 cabinets what used to be in many more cabinets, and there's still lots of space. Plates, bowls, cups. I don't even have all our drawers full yet, so lots and lots of space. So that area, it can be used as a pantry, but as you can see, we've stuck a shoe shelf in it, and there's actually hooks in it. But if you don't want to use the hooks, you can actually use it as a full pantry if the other one's not enough for you. And that shelf just folds right down for you. So you can use it either or. With us having 4 kids, I love the choice of having the hooks at the door. That's going to be awesome to be able to hang coats in there. So we are going to, is there anything else in this area we need to talk about? Maybe we will pause here and set up the tables, and then that way they can see what the tables look like at the
air conditioner. There is a Whisper Quiet air conditioner in the Eagle 5th wheels. So in this area, this air conditioner does not actually stick through the ceiling, which makes it a much quieter, more peaceful when the air conditioning is running in this area. But it is ducted throughout the whole camper. We also have, as you'll see in the bedroom, we have another air conditioner.
I love that the lights are all handy too. They've just got these little things on the wall too, and it's got you can shut all your exterior lights on and off. This is your kitchen light, your dinette light, and the pendant lights that are hanging over the island. So that's pretty cool that they've got those all over.
By touching it once, you shut them off. Once they're on, or if they're on, you can hold it down and it will dim the lights. And then
so that's a pretty
hold
cool
it again
feature.
To brighten them back up.
Yeah, that's an awesome feature that you can. Okay, we are going to pause and set up the tables, and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so we've got the tables set up. So the first table is a huge table. So you can eat at this, play card games on a rainy day. This is definitely why we felt we needed this floor plan. We're a family of 6, and having a small little dinette just has never appealed to us, because then you're left with usually just one theater seating sofa in the living room. So we love having this set up. Lots of space for all 6 of us. And we can set up tables when we want, because you know what? When it's nice out and you're outside, most times you're eating outside anyway. So these are great for a rainy day, and we still have the living room space. So, and lots of space to walk around and everything too. Also, I like in this camper, you'll notice in the bedrooms that there's no carpet. Little bit of carpet on the slides, and that's it. So that's another perk that I really like. Okay, so this is the back bunk room. So the reason why the TV's on a bit of an angle in the living room and we've lost a wee bit of living room space is because the kids have their own little personal bathroom. This was a must for us with 4 daughters to have a second bathroom. So they've got their own toilet and their own vanity. It's very tiny. They've got lots of storage space though for their hair and their makeup and what have you. They've got their own mirror, some extra counter space, and some storage down below. So yeah, that was pretty exciting to have that for the 4 girls. And there's, which my younger children like, the night light in the bathroom as well for nighttime. So on one side of the room, we've got one bunk, which will flip up out of the way if you want it to. And then, of course, we've got the couch that makes into a bed. Trifold sofa. Do we want to set it up? No? Okay. And then the other side is just a single bunk. We've got a roller cart sitting up there right now, but single bunk. And I'm 5'7", and I have sat up in that bunk and my head does not touch the ceiling. So that just gives you an idea of how high it is. In our previous camper, our kids could not sit up in their bunks. So I love that there is more coat hooks there so the kids can hang their hoodies in their own room. And each of these nifty steps have a pull-out drawer for storage. So that's handy. There's also a large drawer underneath the TV for storage. And if you pull out the TV, there's even more storage in behind. As you can see, they've thrown all their toys in there, so it's a little bit of a mess right now. But yeah, so there is actually quite a bit of storage in here for the kids. There also is a nightlight in the main room as well, which the kids also enjoy. So that's the back bunk room. So heading now to the front of the camper. Maybe you want to talk about the J command, Corey. That's your exciting part.
J command is new for 2020, and it is standard in all the Eagles. The HTs, I think it's optional, but in the Eagles themselves, fifth wheel and travel trailer, I believe they are standard. It gives you full control of everything. In the camper, I actually have it synced with my phone, so I could actually, if we had it parked at a site and we were away for a couple days, I could leave the air conditioning off, but on our way home or back to site, I could turn the air conditioning on from my cell phone. So it is very interesting. All the tank gauges are all in here. You control your water pump, your electric water heater, gas water heater. You can do all your slides and your 6-point leveling system from in here and from your phone.
And also I want to say, before we came out here today, like the heat was off. And we were in the house and I said, do you want to turn the heat on? He just went on his phone about a half an hour before we came out and turned on the heat, and we came in and it was nice and warm. So yeah, that's a pretty cool option.
All the lighting is controlled from here. You can dim your lights in whatever room. The one thing I noticed is the kids' room is actually not on here. You can't control the lighting in the kids' room from here. Which would be handy because then you can tell them, or pretty much shut the lights out on them when it's time to go to bed. But anyways, awnings and everything, the awning lights we can control from here, turn them on and off.
And what I like too is when you leave, there's a button that says all off, so you can shut all your lights off at once. So you don't have to walk through your camper and, oh, we left this light on, left that light on. I'm sure it's in there somewhere, isn't it?
It's on home, so I can turn all
There
the
you,
lights
there
off
you go.
right there.
Lights on or off. So you just shut them all off with one button out of every room, which to me that's extremely handy.
We did opt for the tire pressure sensors on this camper as well. I have not installed them yet, so they don't show anything. But I can actually get notifications on my phone while we're driving down the highway if I have a tire that goes low, which I've never had one blow out on me on any of the other campers, but I have on my checks found tires that I had to change out before we went on our road trips. So it's definitely something I was excited to be able to control. And if you don't like using the keypad up here, you can just use these buttons down here. All the inside lights off, outside lights on and off. I can't remember what these two are. You can also control your awnings and your slides from here rather than use the control screen. There's awning, sorry, not awning, but the slide outs are controlled from each room as well on the switches. So there's slide one, there's 4 slides on this camper.
So you can literally just select your slide that you want and then just hit extend or retract, and it's all in one handy place.
It's a very nice system. It's definitely the nicest one I've seen. We did a lot of research on campers before buying our new one here, and it impressed me the most out of any of the ones I saw. So I just hope everything works as well as it does right now in 10 years. So that's all I can say about that for now.
All right, we'll head up to the bathroom here. So in looking for a perfect camper for us, it was a big thing if there was not a lot of counter space in the bathroom, and this one definitely had more than most. Smaller sink and more counter space is something that I was looking for, and I love that mosaic tile and behind there, that backsplash. It's pretty nice. 2 cupboards underneath for storage. So there's lots of space there. And then we didn't have any other storage in our previous camper. So this huge cabinet is actually the full depth or the full width, I guess, of the shower. So you can fit a lot of stuff in there. You know, those big Costco towels, I've got 2 rows of them in there. That's how deep this cupboard is. So, and then a little slot down below for your toilet paper and stuff. Porcelain toilet, which I think most of them are nowadays anyways. The shower, my husband could not stand up straight in our previous camper shower, and the fact that he has a few inches above his head is pretty amazing. So that'll be a much more comfortable shower for him. Whatever you want to say about the shower.
Yeah, I'm 6'3", so it was always an issue on any of the other campers we've had to shower and with any sort of comfort. It's a quick in and out anyway, but this one, the head is actually mounted high enough. I don't have to take it off every time I want to shampoo or whatever. And it's very spacious.
Even nice a little corner seat in there as well. Corner seat and some built-in shelves, so that'll come in handy when we get our shampoo and everything in here too. Sliding glass doors. It clips shut for transit so that they're not banging together. The other cool feature I like in the bedroom is, Corey just turned it on here, the mirror is backlit, which is kind of cool. For nighttime, you could leave it on just for, you know, a little bit of light or whatever. So, and that opens up and there's tons of storage in there as well, which we haven't even filled it yet. So yeah, pretty happy with the bathroom. Spacious, lots of storage. Definitely very comfortable for us. And now the bedroom, master bedroom. So first of all, the new to us is having a chest of drawers. That's pretty awesome. So we've got 7 drawers in there. They are shallow, but they're pretty big as well. So that's going to come in handy. What size of TV, Corey? I know you know that stuff.
32-inch.
32-inch TV.
The one thing I do like about all the Jayco Eagles is definitely their build construction. This is all plywood instead of particle board or compressed board or whatever. Lots of places use this because they're lighter and cheaper. The plywood is just much stronger, and you know what's going to last. As the door will not close.
And what was that? Oh, that's just a charging center, so you can charge your phones USB, and there's a 12 volt there as well, right beside the TV, so that's kind of handy. Back on this wall here, we've got one of those things I showed you in the dining area. Got your ceiling light. You can turn on your hall light in here. and pull in your slide, or in or out, just like Corey said before, where each room has their own as well, or you can do it on your J command. Second air conditioner in here. I don't believe this one is the quiet air one, right, Corey?
No, this is not the Whisper. This is just your standard air conditioner. So
yeah, but how great will that be? We haven't run the air conditioner yet, but yeah, how great will that be to have a quiet air conditioner? Not a lot of campers had that. Well, I don't think any other campers had that option, did they, when we were looking?
Oh, yeah.
The Whisper Air?
Oh, I didn't notice any of the other ones having Whisper Air in their front with their front air conditioners, but I wasn't actually looking.
Yeah.
So
cool feature.
There is a wind guard antenna and Wi-Fi booster. If you purchase the Wi-Fi booster, we have obviously not, but that's how your TV antenna and everything is through that wind guard. So there's no crank up antenna on these anymore like there used to be.
So we've got the optional king size bed. We figured since we were ordering this in because of the party sofa that we may as well get it to our specifications. And yeah, we're pretty excited about the king size bed that's come in it. There's still a decent amount of room to get around the bed, so there's really no worry about that. These lights are kind of cool. So this is, I don't know if it looks on screen, but this is blue right now. So that's like a night light. Push it again to turn it off. The night light comes on. If you actually hold it down, then it turns into a bright light, like a reading light. So that's kind of cool. Those lights are pretty neat. And I love the glitter pillows on the bed. They came with it. Oh boy, now I'm in the mirror. So full closet mirror there. Washer dryer prep. We don't intend to use that. So instead we get 3 huge shelves. We told the kids if we're on a longer journey, then that'll be perfect for them. They can put some extra clothes in our room since they just have small storages in theirs. So this is a nice big shelf as well. Just got blankets stuffed up there for now, but closet's got a full rod or close to full rod. I can't remember. And lots of shelving there too. I don't know if that's all for shoes. I don't know who takes that many pairs of shoes camping, but... And then another shelf on top. I'm going to the other side here. And you've got a corner unit with storage as well. And then your rod ends there. So yeah, it's about 3/4. So lots and lots of storage in the closet. We've never had that before, so that's kind of new to us. And then we'll flip up the bed here, and there's a ton of storage under the bed. We actually, well, I don't know if you can really see it very well on video, but yeah, if you flip that blanket back, maybe. We've got 4 folding chairs that we've fit underneath there. And just for if we're camping with another couple and they want to come in and play cards on a rainy day or whatever, we can set those tables up in the living room. And we've got 4 extra chairs for people to sit in. And where we've got that green blanket there is where we had the large table stored. So it fits in there as well with those 4 chairs, just. But yeah, that's a great storage space because we probably wouldn't use it for much else anyway. So it's a great place to store all of that. And it's very easy to just pull it down. I can pull it down myself. So, all right. Anything else that we missed?
If anybody knows of anywhere to store those tables that they were meant to be stored in, let us know.
Yeah. We asked the salesman where those tables are supposed to be stored, and he didn't know either. In our previous camper, there was a drawer in the bottom of the couch, but this one doesn't seem to have that. So that's where we're kind of storing them for now. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed our walkthrough of our 2020 Eagle. And yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. And thanks for watching.